far out to go that slow, huh?
It's up to you.
Just trying to get down all my depth again here.
Yeah, look at that. You're pretty shallow right now. You got 100 feet per minute.
Yeah, I know. That's.
You mean to start your.
There we go. All right, there we go. Now we'll
intercept my approach angle or plateau out, so I re-intercept my approach angle, then begin my descending. And once I re-intercept, that's the kind of bullshit you want to spit out.
All right, roger that. Intercept my approach angle. I'm gonna go ahead and keep slowing us up. Shooting for the approach end. We're doing a very shallow approach this time.
Yeah, you are. It's almost like a roll-on.
That was a little bit of depth perception issue.
Okay. Depth perception, distance, if I use some of those binocular cues, apparent force shortening.
Every single one of them.
Position in the horizon.
It was all of them on that one.
A little bit of everything. Any perspective.
Altitude low.
Altitude low. For landing.
Alright, terminate to I would terminate to the ground.
Okay.
And a little right of center line.
Okay, got velocity vector cam inside the line of sight. But come into here, and so you get a little close to the ground. I like to go back up to attitude when I get close to the ground.
Alright.
So you bring it back, because close to...
I know, I was trying to get a little further over the lane.
You're all good.
Alright,
You're all good in the hood. My bad.
And keep bringing it down, and...
Forward movement, there you go. Bring it down, 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 the right pedal, looking good right about there.
Alright, a little shallow. Alright, and after landing...
Something toxic lights avionics is required.
Alright, right
off 36 down the right base for landing.
Readjust everything.
What's that?
I'm just going to readjust there, all my lighting and everything.
Okay.
Operation 017 on Fox.
That's good.
Yeah, we changed our mind. We're going to come back here to the airfield and do a couple circles and then land.
Alright, everything looks good up here.
Does it?
Alright, so definitely very shallow. I'm going to call out my approach.
Yep. Remember, constant approach, or a constant approach angle due to surface conditions and when obstacles. You want your rate of closure to remain pretty much the same. Constant rate of closure to pretty much be the same all the way down to the ground, to the point when I terminate to the ground into a hover. And when I'm terminating basically to a point of no fore, aft, or lateral movement. So if I'm touching down, I want to maintain it all the way down to the ground. I won't want to plateau out. I want to maintain it all the way to the ground.
Roger that.
About a 2-3, wind 340 at 4, lane 4, clear to wind.
Lane 4 for 23.
Alright. Now, after landing, tell Lights avionics. When I say avionics, what should you do? Look around.
I should.
Specifically, when I say avionics, I want this to pop in your head every time I say avionics. Every time I say avionics, look around the cockpit, clean it up.
Okay.
Every time I say avionics, first thing I do is look at the UFD.
Alright, so knock out the fuel check.
There you go. So that way you never fucking, if something pops up there, you're constantly looking at that every time you do an approach. So, Lights, avionics. I'm looking up here to see if I got anything new.
Okay. Alright, cool. We'll get that here then. We have burn rate 674 per hour, burnout time 23:37. So we have about 2 hours. Oh, it says we have 3 hours left, but that's a pretty low rate.
Yeah, 2 hours and about 50 minutes.
And VFR reserve 2317, 2150 left in the tank. We'll continue monitoring
Roger that.
for 30 minutes.
Alright, cool. Before takeoff from the system, safe ground order extinguisher is off, and there wasn't increased current hex surface bay. Tell extinguisher is locked, per handles released over 5 handles in, 2 patterns to fly. Systems, just close the fuel check out, got 2140 in fuel, everything's still in normal operating range, got recording on. And when you're ready, set up for a rolling takeoff.
Alright, so set up for a rolling takeoff. We need to go ahead and zero out our stabilator here. I'll go ahead and do that. We need to determine, go to our perf page.
Hover, torque requires 74. We so about 2% below that, which is 72.
Alright, so then we need to use 10% below 62.
There you go.
And then we also need to make sure what our area is suitable, I believe.
You got it. Area suitable for rolling takeoff.
Which it is.
Okay.
And we'll remain up transition.
So along with the runway, what are we looking at besides seeing suitable?
Aside from the runway, we're making sure that we have obstacle clearance. And we have an abort point.
There you go. That's a big one, abort point.
And
the third panel marker down there.
Roger that.
1 there, 2 and 3. Okay.
Alright, so we have our abort point. We're going to be able to clear the obstacles sufficient.
Yep.
We have our before takeoff.
Before takeoff's done, all you do is make a call. I got a guy on final for runway 4, and the guy on 2 hasn't called for takeoff.
Alright, so we'll just call lane 3
lane
for
3 takeoff.
Takeoff, alright. Gotcha, tower along with 281, lane 3 ready for takeoff.
Tango 281, make right close traffic, wind 3404, lane 3, clear for takeoff, port base.
Lane 3 clear for takeoff, port base, along with 281. Alright, we're clear left.
Left, got the aircraft on the left. Looking right, got an airplane on short funnel for roll landing, and clear straight in front of us.
Alright, I'll go ahead and pull in power here. Get us light, start moving us forward once we get above 27, then we'll increase to 64.
30 to 35% before your forward cycle application.
Okay, roger that, roger that.
27 is for your
taxiing.
There you go. Keep bringing it in, 62. Bring the last cyclic, don't let it drop below level, there you go. A little right pedal, a little bit more torque. 62%.
There we go.
Level, keep accelerating for airspeed. As soon as we come off the ground.
Alright, we are guaranteed clear of our obstacles here. We'll go ahead and reset that stabilizer.
Trim off the airplane, nice where you want it. 350 ground track, looking good.
Apache Tower, Red 36, lane 2 for rolling takeoff, right close.
Dock 36, make right close traffic, wind 340,
climb going.
All traffic in the upwind, lane 2, clear for takeoff, port base.
Slight
Major
climb.
traffic on upwind,
Alright.
takeoff, lane 2, right close.
So when is the maneuver terminated?
The maneuver is terminated once we,
You're clear right now.
Alright, clear right, coming right. Once we are clear of our obstacles and... Oh damn, I just said this the other day. Clear the obstacles and stabilators reset.
Stabulator doesn't, I don't really care about stabulator, but...
Inbound for landing.
Outlaw 17, Apache Tower in a right traffic line, runway 35, wind 340 at 5, report base.
Port base,
We're going a little too slow there.
I'm going 281 Tower.
Wrong with 281?
Yes, sir, you're going to be number 2 to follow traffic to Apache inbound.
Along with 281, searching for that traffic.
281 has traffic in sight. I think we'll be ahead of him.
Roger, sir, you're number 1.
281.
Outlaw 17 Tower.
Outlaw 17.
Roger, sir, if you want to remain south of pattern, make a straight in for lane 1. We have traffic, midfield downwind.
Okay, I have traffic in sight. We'll go straight in for lane 1.
Roger, thanks.
Alright, what's your through desired airspeed? If you don't have a desired airspeed picked, then it's max rate of climb airspeed.
Roger.
A little bit to the left because you're going inbound on the airfield on a 170 ground track.
Alright.
Got that aircraft over to the left at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
I have that aircraft in sight.
Roger that.
And we'll go ahead and lose that altitude
There's
here.
another VMC approach. Port landing's good. Up to Ace Teleport right.
Roger that.
When you're ready, you're clear right.
Alright, clear to the right, coming around right. And we're at about 70 knots.
This is right base for lane 1.
Outlaw 17,
That's
wind
way too far back.
at 5, lane 1, clear to land.
Bill?
Lane 1, clear to land.
And 281 is right base as well inside of the outlaw traffic.
I'm going 281, wind 340 at 5, lane 3, clear to land.
Lane 3, 281. Continue right turn.
Alright, coming right.
That's the one to get any further over to the left because you got that outlaw out your left door.
Alright, roger that.
Looking good.
Alright, we're gonna kinda just cheat
It's all
it.
good. Get your linear perspective going. Come back over. Play to the right. Getting on final. Terminate to the ground.
Alright, I'll go ahead and initiate.
Apache Tower, Red 36, base for roll on landing.
Red Hawk 36, wind 330 at 5, lane 2, clear to land.
Roger, the land lead to Red Hawk Chicken.
Go. Looking good. Continue riding that in. About 300 feet per minute. About perfect. Walking it back. Looks like you're starting a little fast. You look left and right as you're moving across the ground. If it looks any faster when you initiate it, right?
Roger that, roger that.
Power in. Go. 300 feet per minute.
Altitude low.
Acknowledge.
Altitude low.
Pulling in a little more
Okay,
power.
yeah, don't get any more than you want, about 100 feet per minute, so ride that in.
Alright,
If you get
still
less than that, then you're going to start, you're basically going to plateau out again.
Yeah, still a little short.
Yeah, you got a little slow towards about the last 75 to 50 feet. That's what did it in for you.
Yeah, damn. Almost had it there. Alright, I'll keep coming in. And coming down. Oops, a little bit of right drift. And I'll keep coming down.
Yeah, flying to Australia, avionics is required.
Yeah, I lost it right at the end there.
Alright. Port takeoff system was safe, ground order extinguisher was not on. Nothing was interesting. Short hatch display. Tail light extinguisher was locked. Program helms released. I verified helms in. Propellers should fly. System still green.
Roger, Fighter 23 lane 4, right close, return roll 1.
On,
Fighter 23, wind
Switch still prior.
at 6 lane 4,
Roger
clear
that.
takeoff 4 base.
Alright, let's do a level acceleration takeoff from a hover. And return, we'll do some type of roll on maneuver, okay?
Alright, roger that. Now we'll go ahead and get our, we'll stay on transition.
Good.
And make a call before we come up to hover.
No, you can come to hover. Just let me know before you take off. Looking left, clear, clear right, straight ahead.
Alright, coming up to hover here.
Got one taking off for 4, one inbound for 2.
A little too much pedal there. Alright, a little too much power.
Alright, 5 foot hover. When you're ready, I'll get the call for you.
Alright, and I'm ready.
Okay. Cross tower Longbow 281, lane 3, let's take off and right close.
Longbow 281, follow traffic in Nipwin, wind 330 at 6 lane 3, clear for takeoff 4 base.
281 has traffic to site, will port base. Clear.
Alright.
Clear for takeoff, you start and turn it crosswind.
Gotcha.
Alright, maintain or pull no more than 72 here.
No, 10% above.
Okay, excuse me, 10% of a level acceleration. Yeah, not minimum power.
Return, lane 1, BMC approach.
Outlaw 17, make right close traffic.
Going
traffic
level,
off lane
take it
3, wind
3BS.
330 at 6 lane 1, clear for takeoff
I want
4
to
base.
maintain.
There you go, 3BS.
Lane 1, we're looking for base.
And then go ahead and start climb out here.
3BS, going back to hover power. Trim above feet. There you go. Okay, when you're ready, looking right, you're clear right and up. I got him at about 4 o'clock.
Alright, roger that. Coming around right.
Good. Gotcha, Tower, good evening. Outlaw 38 is dirt patch inbound for both traffic.
Outlaw 38, Picacho Tower on the right traffic lane, runway 35, wind 330 at 6 report base. You're going to be following traffic downwind to base.
Right traffic,
keep
looks
trying
like
to get
we
too
got
slow
traffic
there.
in the downwind now. It looks like we got someone else turning on the just downwind now. Will be number, looks like 3.
Dragon Fighter 23 right base.
Fighter 23, wind 330 at 6 lane 4, clear to wind.
23.
Gotcha, 170.
Lane 2.
Alright. I keep trying to want to curve in on it.
We're getting pretty full here. We'll do our left downwind departure back to the airfield.
Outlaw 38, if you want to remain south of pattern, make a straight in, probably a little faster.
38, go ahead.
Outlaw 38, roger, sir. If you want to remain south of pattern, make a straight in for lane 2, probably a little faster.
Yeah, south pattern is straight for lane 2, but Outlaw 3 next.
Red Hawk 36, left crosswind departure approved, wind 330 at 6. Lane 2, clear for
There'll
takeoff.
be a roll on.
Correct.
Roger that.
4 lane 1 systems are safe. Ground order light extinguisher not, otherwise the acoustic car has display is not required for flight. Tail light extinguisher is locked, program is released, I verified helms in. We got Outlaw 3 at over square field currently. That's 9 o'clock. Looking right, you're clear, right? Scotch Tower Longbow 281's right base, rolling.
Longbow 281, wind 330 at 6, lane 3, clear to lane.
281, lane 3.
If I need to stop trying to slope so much in those turns.
Did you get that one on short final for 4? Kind of keep it a little bit shallower. Here you go. It's just constant turn all the way to
That's the power, LL 17.
Final, right?
Right base, rolling runway 1.
Yeah, that's
Outlaw 17, wind 330 at 6,
that's
lane 1, clear to
something I
lane.
think I've been doing a little different at Rucker, possibly.
Yeah. Well, Rucker should even be the same as ATM specific on night system maneuvers is constant turn all the way to final. So if they're not doing that, shame on them.
Roger that. Alright.
See, again, like I said, Rucker's home of Army aviation, but not standardization.
About a 2-mile final for
I'll go ahead and initiate my approach here.
Outlaw 38, wind 330 at 6, lane 2, clear to lane.
And we are doing a roll-on?
Yep, you got it.
Alright, I need to come down a little more then to
There
get
you go.
nice
Say,
and
I'm
shallow.
about a little bit on my approach angle, so I'm going to come down to re-intercept. No, when I get there, it's getting pretty close, so to intercept my approach angle, I'm going to re-initiate a normal approach
Alright,
angle.
re-initiate normal approach angle here, looking for come back to about 40 knots.
Flight path vector is well short of the runway. There it goes, checking it back. Looking good. A little bit of trim. Put that flight path vector, bottom of it, right on the approach where you want to make the touchdown. If the bottom of it short, you're going to be short.
Alright, roger that.
Right? Some people think it's the center. It's not. It's the bottom of the flight path vector. Looking good, 200 feet per minute. 70 feet. Crest and trim, looking good. Flight path vector's right on the numbers.
Altitude low.
Knowledge, roll on my
Altitude low.
Low approach, little head to the right pedal, and head turn on 7. Alright, looking good. You're bringing that power out, and we'll go a little long. Stand at or above ETL.
Nope.
So,
And coming.
30%, half cyclic. Don't take any more power in until you get at least to about ETL. Once you get to ETL, now go ahead and start initiating a little bit more power input.
Alright, alright.
Thanks for the work, sir.
Ooh, coming up for
Rock
the
36, first change proved. You guys come back tonight.
No, we're done.
Alright, we're bringing the
Rock
power
36,
out.
roger. You guys have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Roger, I'm a maintenance test pod, man. It's past my bedtime.
Alright, we're going to do a minimum power takeoff from a hover, return another type of roll-on maneuver, okay?
Alright, so.
After landing, tell Extra Lights Avionics.
Alright, everything looks good.
Before takeoff, one system to safe, ground light extinguisher is not on. Nothing was, new cruise stage score, higher display, tail lights. Extinguisher is locked, per account, so we still verify altitude, 2 pilots fly. 1960 on fuel.
Probably suggest opposing traffic for us then.
Alright, and so we're going to use our 72%.
Yeah, whatever we get at 5 feet.
Okay, roger that. We need an abort point.
Not really. The fence, if we haven't got 3 ETL by the fence, just pull whatever power is needed to clear the fence, okay?
Alright, roger that.
Since we're all the way down at the runway.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and.
You should get 3 ETL before you get to the end of the runway, I guarantee you.
Okay, roger that. Alright, I'll go ahead and call them takeoff for crew.
Looking right, we got a 1 up in crosswind, turning downwind now.
Alright, I have that. And coming up 5-foot hover here.
Roger. Did IP teach you that 2/3 ground, 1/3 sky?
He did.
Yeah, that's a good technique. Maintain stationary head moves, so any movements here aircraft, not yours.
Roger that. Otherwise it gets way too confusing.
Oh, heck yeah.
Alright, so there's our about 72. Drifting back a little bit, I'll fix that.
Nice call. Scotch Tower Longbow 281, lane 3 for right closed.
Longbow 281, wind 330 at 6, lane 3, clear for takeoff, port base.
281, warm port base.
Alright, gonna start coming forward
There
here.
you go.
Not to do it too
Go to
fast.
transition mode right now. Hold that, don't go below level.
330 at 6,
Okay.
lane 1, clear to lane.
When you go below level, you're gonna, right there, see that?
Yeah.
You're gonna decrease in altitude a lot quicker. Right?
Oop.
Minimizing the drag on the airplane with level attitude. So you're a little bit below level, keep it level.
Alright. Oop.
That was exactly right. You get to ETL before you get to the end of the runway, wasn't it?
You must have done this before.
To pull that power back in from that transverse flow that you lost when you went to transverse flow. There you go.
320 at 6.
Oh, 1 degree nose high attitude, and you'll get more bang for your buck.
Okay.
Here
Cool.
you go. Alright. You're looking right, you're clear right and up when you're ready.
Alright, coming right.
Inside real quick.
Alright.
We don't have guns. We don't have Red Hawk out here anymore. No, we got Outlaw 38. fighter 23 and outlaw 2. 2 outlaws and a gunfighter. Alright, good.
Alright, looking for 170.
Here's your go, 170. 1800.
And I tried to cut this pattern a little tighter since I keep trying to ride my finals or my base out.
Fighter 3, 1320 at 6 lane 4, clear takeoff.
And can we get a 4 landing, please?
4 landing, 1 system to stay ground, light extinguisher is not on, nothing was increased, export hex display, ace not on, not car flight, tail light extinguisher is locked, per accounts released, I verified handles in.
Alright, I have that guy that just turned final.
Submit engine failure is number 1.
Alright, engine failure number 1, torque is good, single engine speed. And we will wing source jettison as appropriate and land as soon as practicable.
You got it.
And we'll initiate a roll-on landing on this.
Put a single engine landing.
Excuse me, a single engine landing.
Roll.
Rolling. Single engine landing. And we'll clear to the right.
Clear right, clear right. Got tower, longboat 281, right base. Rolling.
Calling tower again.
281, right base, rolling.
Longboat 281, wind 320 at 6 lane 3, clear to land.
Lane 3, 281.
Alright, sir, can we get our VSSC on max single engine?
VSC is 39. Max single engine is 118. For us, 110.
And he said lane 3 again?
Lane 3.
Alright.
Start your descent here if you want.
Alright, I'll begin my
And intercept my approach angle out here, I'll begin my descent. That's what you want to say.
Alright, I've intercepted my approach angle, I've begun my descent.
There you go. See how your flight path is coming around nicely? Look at that. Nice shallow approach angle. I don't need to make too big of tower adjustments because of that. If I bring in just a little bit of power to put that flight path at the bottom of the range where you want to land, so I like landing the approach in. Gain acceleration, you run around the lever line. It's a great technique.
Tower outlaw 38, lane 2, ready for takeoff, return roll on landing.
And we'll keep walking back our speed a little bit.
Yep, we got plenty of speed right now.
Outlaw 38, make left close, wind 330 at 5 lane 2, clear for takeoff, port base.
There we go.
Clear for takeoff, port to base, outlaw 38.
And get Bob back up there.
Speed, there you go. Still looking at 39 VSSC.
Roger that.
Probably take a little bit more power out just because they're going to land a little long.
Altitude low.
Roger, go up a 6.
Altitude low.
Roger, terminating.
Contact power.
A little bit of right pedal, left cycle, get you over to center line.
VMC approach.
We are.
Outlaw 17, do you want to stay in right close or left close, sir?
There's our 60 and braking.
Left sounds fantastic.
And we did land quite a bit
Outlaw
right.
17, roger, follow traffic off lane 2, wind 330 at 5, make left close traffic. Lane 1, clear for takeoff.
Got a hard bar. Take a little bit more power in. Too much though. Bring in power if you want. Looking good, looking good. And if I come back up to fly, come up here, see how that works, and do back that. There you go.
Alright, everything's coming
Come back up, max seating NP, NP's not seating an R, good. One's matching 2, good.
Alright.
Fighter C3, wind 330 at 5 lane 4, clear to lane.
Lane 4, 2, 3, thanks. Alright, 4 takeoff, 1 system to safe, ground light extinguisher is not on. Nothing was increased export hex display till light extinguisher is locked, per handle is released. I have verified that the handle is in. Okay, let's go on that. Any type of takeoff that you'd like, let's do another type of roll-on maneuver, okay?
Alright, perfect. And,
left, clear left, looking right, clear right, straight ahead. You got that aircraft on upwind. I think both of those Blackhawks are doing left traffic, so.
Okay.
Not sure for 2 though, we'll keep an eye on him. But definitely the one on lane 1's doing left closed.
Alright, we'll go ahead and come up to a 5-foot hover here, and then we'll just do a normal VMC takeoff.
He's doing left closed as well, so 1 and 2 are doing left closed. 3 and 4 right closed.
Roger that. Settle down the pedals, come out, hover. Alright, and if you could, let's get everything. Let's see how my hovering is. Alright, I'll go ahead and make a call here. Apache Tower Longboat 281, and ready for takeoff lane 3.
Longboat 281, wind 330 at 5 lane 3, clear for takeoff, port base.
204 base, long with 281. Alright, we'll clear your left, right, and overhead.
Left,
Go
right,
ahead.
left, right.
Pull 10% above, maintain. Head. There we go.
Yeehaw, ETL, level. I have to go when I hit through ETL, go about level attitude. A little bit more bang for your buck, and as you get through VSSU, which is 39, 1 degree nose up, and then go to hover power, gives you 500 feet per minute.
Tower,
Okay,
Outlaw 38,
cool.
left base, roll on.
Outlaw 38, wind 330 at 5, lane 2, clear
And
one.
we are clear to the right.
Clear right up.
Round right.
Clear land lane 2, you say?
Outlaw 38,
Yeah, you're going to do
lane
good
2.
things in the battalion, man, if you decide to stick around.
I enjoy it here so far.
It'll be good to have you.
And are you going on? I overheard you saying something you might not be deploying with us.
I don't know yet. As it stands right now, I'm going, but there's talk of me not going as well.
17, left base.
Outlaw 17.
Well, as long as you or Royals going, that'll be good.
Yeah.
What do you guys? But Royal probably can't go because I heard you say the W5, so.
Yeah, they're having issues with that.
Alright, came a little too far that way. And can we get a before landing check, please?
Before landing, what systems are safe? Ground light extinguisher was not on. Nothing was increased. Station X display is not on that car flight until light extinguisher was locked. Burn handles released. I verified handles in. Bring us a little bit more left so I could put that 170 in between them. Here you go.
Right in between them there.
Alright. Simulated NP fell low, engine number 1.
Roger, NP failed low on engine number 1. We're going to go ahead and have identified power lever number 1. Going to lock out and then retard.
What's first step?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Collective adjust to maintain NR within limits.
Condition persists.
Condition persists. We're going to lock out power lever number 1.
Okay.
Identified. I'm going to lock out and then retard equalize torque.
Go for it.
So, locking out and retarding.
Watch your mouth.
And bring it back up, and we need to cut it in right here in a second, so let's see how that looks
You got
right
plenty
there.
of time, moments behind you, okay? So don't think you need to rush. Okay, you're within 5.
Roger, within 5, you have control power
I have
level 1,
Tyler's.
and coming to the right.
Good right, you're clear right. Make your base call.
Gotcha, tower level 281, on right base.
Over 281, wind 340 at 5, lane 3, clear one.
Lane 3, clear to land, level 281. Can't get my head around that far.
Target better 2-3,
Straight off,
lane 4, like
330.
departure to the south.
There we go.
Fighter 2-3, right down with departure approved, wind 340 at 5, lane 4, clear pickup.
And sir, can we get our, well, we're doing a roll-on landing here.
Type of maneuver, yep, you got it.
And go Fighter 2-3, right
And I'll go ahead and initiate my approach out here, nice and shallow. I overshot a little bit. Go ahead and come back to the right. Got a little correction in there. And we'll go ahead and start slowing us up. And we want to do, I want to touch down right around 40 knots just as a technique.
Manual control's not possible anymore.
Say again?
Manual control is not possible anymore.
Manual control is not possible for NP. Roger that. Then if we have, we need to just bring the power lever to idle.
Yep.
And then can we get our VSSC max
38.
single engine? Roger, 38.
And 38 max single engine, 119, 110 for us.
Alright, roger that. I'll go ahead and land us a little over 40 then.
And here you say, I might have said it, you said area in front of us, so before on landing, power lever.
I did not call it out, but area is suitable, tailwheel lock, parking brake, release handling. Let's get.
If you don't like it, go around, you know. You can always have that option. That's why we want to maintain we want to maintain
Altitude
above
low.
ESC till 1020 feet, right?
Altitude low.
Acknowledge, terminating. Now we're a little long there. Go ahead and bring it in right there. Right pedal.
Gotcha, power.
Put it down, put it
Outlaw
down.
17, lane 1. Like to return via the
Yeah, let's see if we can get
Outlaw
back to
17, wind
that.
340 at 6, lane 1, clear pickup, full base.
Wilco.
And we'll pull full left here.
More power. There you go. One's coming up. Appear to have a good reset. One's coming up. Two's dropping. I do have a good reset. I have a pilot. I have all the controls.
Alright, you have controls.
All fire controls. I'm gonna do dry fire if you don't mind. You kind of
Roger that.
chill out. Yeah, looking left, clear left, looking right, clear right, straight ahead, port takeoff, whip system safe, ground light extinguisher is not on, at the ones extinguisher going to access display to light extinguisher line, per rounds, releasing into patterns, fly, systems is green, 10 on fuel. And you got him in the upwind, should be good.
Yeah, we'll get this NVS stuff back here.
Apache Tower, Gun Fighter 2-3 is clear to the south, frequency change.
Gun Fighter 2-3, frequency change approved, we'll see you in a little bit.
At negative VTR.
Oh, roger, sir, you have a good night, we'll see you tomorrow.
Cost travel on 281, lane 3, let's take off, getting right close.
281, wind 340 at 6. Lane 3, clear for takeoff, port base, expect lane 4.
281, we'll report right base, expect lane 4.
I can definitely tell it feels a little foreign to be flying NVS again, but I do like it.
Yeah, this is where you make your money.
I do like NVS.
Bingo, if you would please check fuel, make sure tanks are level.
Ready for
Alright, tanks are level.
Set it for 600, please.
And resetting to 600.
You're looking right, clear right, turn right.
Outlaw 38, wind 340 at 6. Lane 2, clear for takeoff, port base.
500 feet per minute
Quick
for
takeoff,
1900,
quick
90
takeoff.
knots, looking real good, aggressive trim. Full landing whip system to safe, ground wire extinguisher, so it's not on, at the ones in cruise, just going high, display is not on, required. I tell light extinguisher is locked, per handle is released. I have verified handles in, continuing my turn on the way from downwind for 170 ground track. A little too high, I was sitting there bullshit and looking at like buttons and stuff as opposed to attention to what the hell was going on. So I'm going to fix all that, a little decrease in collective, and forward cyclic.
Dodge power, Outlaw 17, left base.
Outlaw 17, wind 340 at 6. Lane 1, clear to lane.
Aggressive trim.
Lane 1, Outlaw
164, 90 knots, so look for 1900. It's coming a little bit more right still, 470. Still a bit power up at 48%, it's good. Aggressive trim, 4 lengths, good. Looking good. A little bit decrease power. Should say cyclic at 1900, because we expect the Nat's ass things as warrants. We don't fuck around like hard bars do.
I hear ya.
Alright, intimidated influence number 1, we suggest appropriate lines use practicable. Decrease that, let's come back. Let's back. Please tell me my VSSC.
Alright, we have a VSSE of 38 and max single engine of 119.
38, 119, looking right, clear right, turn right. Clutch tower longbow 281, right base.
Longbow 281, wind 340 at 6. Lane 4, clear to lane.
Lane 4, 281. Continuous turn, looking over in my turn. 1900, about 70 knots, continue my turn. 638 VSSC, right?
38.
Over there, 38. Area over here at 1 o'clock, so it'll be suitable for a single engine landing. Trouble light extinguisher is locked, power handles releasing in. Mayday, mayday, we're coming in single engine. I'm going to come in a little bit at an angle.
Roger.
Got a bad linear perspective right now. Got plenty of time though. 222, 1900. I'm not intercepting my approach angle yet. Starting my approach, intercept my approach angle. Bringing my acceleration key right back to touch the bottom of the lever line. It's just my technique I use on my roll-ons and on my single engine landing.
Roger that. We're going lane 4.
Okay, very good linear perspective. Lane 4 is what's the sign.
Roger that.
Flight path vector around my intended landing area. Bringing out a little bit of power, put the bottom of that flight path vector around where I want to land. Things nice and trimmed up where I want it.
Alright, so you're putting it right there. Okay.
Continue walking back a little bit. A little bit. 38 VSC. Nice. Getting a little bit above where I want to land. A little
Tower
bit.
Outlaw 38,
Power out.
base begins approach.
Outlaw 38, wind 340 at 5. Lane 2, clear to lane.
Quit a land lane to Outlaw 38.
Then I'll lead my lane alignment. Right pedal, head tracker's right where I want it.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad
Altitude
idea.
low. Altitude
Right,
low.
up, saying short final for landing. Say 10 to 20, a little bit of right half cyclic. I'm going to start reducing my power right here. Put that tail on. Do short field. Very nice. You don't have to fucking fiddle fuck around with it.
Nice.
Now my full trim is not wanting to release. You son of a bitch.
That was good.
Let's just pull down. You bastard. Alright, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
One's identified, come back fly.
Alright.
Make sure P's not exceed NR.
PNR look good.
Alright, once you two go up on the utility page.
Uh-huh.
And then release the pitch.
Alright, pitch is coming off. We have a FMC disengage.
Alright. Disengage all of them.
Disengage all of them?
Yeah.
Alright, everything's...
I already got them.
Oh, you just hit it? Okay.
Alright, go ahead and re-engage all of them.
Roger that, everything's coming on. Alright, everything's on.
Okay.
To power, Outlaw 17, lane 1. Like to return VFC approach.
Alright, now everything's working. Okay, good. Our pitch
Outlaw 117,
trim
do you want me
release
to
wasn't
slide you
working.
over
Like the
to lane 3, or are you good with
back brake
left
had
close?
stuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we landed, as soon as we landed, it stuck in the
Outlaw
forward
171,
position.
340, F5,
Oh,
lane 1,
weird.
clear for takeoff, 4
Flying Toxicity avionics is required. Do you have all flight controls?
Alright, I have the flight
Yeah,
controls.
all flight controls.
I was finishing out a fuel check here as well.
Cool. I'll finish it out for you if you don't want me to.
Alright. Sure
Alright,
thing.
772 now, burn out to 2312, VFRs are 2252, time now is 2058, basically had 2 hours left to fuel. 80 in the front, 850 in the back, 1730 total for 130.
Alright.
Alright, whatever you want, man. Let's do another roll on, do a VMC approach. If you want to, just practice another roll on.
Okay, yeah, another one would be good.
And looking left, clear left, looking right, clear right, straight ahead, port takeoff, one systems are safe, nothing was in the QC square and hex, display ground light extinguisher is not on. Nothing, tow light extinguisher was locked, per handles released, verified handles in, 2 powders are to fly in the back, powder, you just close the 30-minute fuel check out, 1730 on fuel, and engine page in the normal operating ranges.
Roger that. Go ahead and come up, do a 5-foot hover here.
Oh, got it.
I was just thinking about it. It's probably super annoying when you have guys come back from flight school and say, oh, well, that's how I did it at Fort Rucker, huh?
Yeah, it's been annoying.
Alright, I'll try to stop doing that, because I realized after I said it, I'm like, damn, that's probably super annoying, because that would bug me if everybody kept saying that when they...
Yeah, well, that's the norm. That's the norm, though, Steve. Everybody that comes back from that's not really doing it at Rucker.
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
I was just
we
thinking
understand
about it.
that, but you know what's right and what's wrong. Now, if there's something that I say, what I expect you to do, I expect you to trust what I say.
Right.
But at the same time, when I tell you something, go back and look it up, so that reaffirms what we talked about. Like, generally, when I tell you something, I normally like to get the reference out and show you, like what we did tonight with the MBS stuff.
Yeah.
That way you're seeing it, and you know that I'm not bullshitting you, but you're seeing it again. So I told you it, and now you saw it, so now you've seen it twice. Now one more thing, let's go out and do it. So now you've done it 3 times.
Right.
See, that's what I like to do. I like to just tell you bullshit and not show you, things. Like when you're talking about ATM maneuvers, it specifically tells you during traffic pattern work that all under NVD considerations, all traffic patterns will be made from downwind with a continuous turn to final. Doesn't say fucking square them off like it does your page.
Oh, yeah,
it tells you to. So all that kind of stuff that at Rucker would do this. Well, it doesn't, like I said, they tell you a lot of things the way they should be, but that's not standard. They're not standard on what the standardization aspect of this is. So, I don't know, there's some give and take.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about it, like, man, that would probably annoy the shit out of me to constantly hear that from everybody, so I'll work on that there.
That's all good. I appreciate it if you do, but it is what it is. I kind of don't even bother after a while. I just want to make sure that you guys are doing what needs to be done in accordance with the ATM, because we can never go wrong with that. DES comes out here and you get an evaluation or from the arms.
Yeah.
You'll never go wrong by doing exactly what it says in the ATM, because that's what's expected of us and exactly what's in the checklist. You do those 2 things, you're fucking gold.
Okay, roger that. Alright, I'll go ahead and call them ready for takeoff here. And we're on lane 4 now.
Got it.
Scotch Tower, long by 281, lane 4, ready for takeoff.
I'll go 281, wind 330 at 6, lane 4, clear for takeoff, 4 base.
Lane 4, clear for takeoff, 4 base, long by 281. Now I'll go ahead and do another
Outlaw 3,
VMC.
real quick.
take out
Roger.
boost off.
Outlaw 38, wind 330 at 6, lane 2, clear for takeoff, 4 base.
Clear take off on lane 2, report to base, Outlaw 3. Touch power, Outlaw 17, left base.
Outlaw 17, wind 320 at 6 lane 1, clear to lane.
Lane 1, don't get below that there, 1 notch above. And we're clear around right, coming right.
Looking right, you're clear up right. All kinds of different ways to do things, just a matter of how you want to do it. As long as you get to the same standard, it doesn't matter. Like all that shit's in the description on how to do a maneuver. Rucker says, this is the standard. The fuck it is. That's the description. It's how you do the maneuver. Standards are specifically spelled out under fucking standards.
Yep.
Like the whole fucking rolling takeoff. 30 to 35% forward cycle application. Yeah, that's the minimum power you want to have in there, but it doesn't mean you can pull more power in and then forward cycle application. Normally when I do a rolling takeoff, I pull between 40 to 50 before I start my forward cycling. You're just going to get to that airspeed much quicker.
Right.
No? But the absolute minimum you want to start is 30. Like I said, that's just the description.
Yeah, roger that.
27 to 30, that's the exact minimum that you want for taxiing, because you're putting undue loads on those strap packs and droop stop pounding.
Roger.
Same thing for the rolling takeoff. Alright, just plan on doing a normal roll on, okay?
Alright, sounds good. And we got a 4 landing plate.
4 landing subsystem, safe ground light extinguisher is not on. If there wasn't acoustic going to the hex display, it's not required for flight. Total light extinguisher is locked, perfect handles released, I've verified handles in. Actually, Ace taking that back, got Ace airspace surveillance mode on with the FCR, but we'll just leave that on.
Alright, we're clear around right.
Right, you're clear right.
Got your tower Longbow 281, on base.
Longbow 281, wind 310 at 6 lane 4, clear to lane.
Lane 4, clear to land, Longbow 281.
I'm looking all the way over as far as I can go. I'm at my limits, so I'm at my 105 degrees. Starting to see the lane 4 keep coming right.
Yep, there we
Overshoot
go.
this a little bit.
And
Good.
down a little too much there. I'll go ahead and get set up here, 1900.
Getting good.
Alright, there's lane 4. Don't need to come back up.
You got it.
Alright, the area is suitable. Tail wheels blocked.
So
And
it's
parking brake.
perfect handles for these type of airplanes.
Okay, I hate when the TAS starts flinging around when you're trying to look around.
Get your C-scope on still?
I did turn it off.
I was going to say, if,
Oh my God.
if it's bothering you, then yeah, definitely turn it off.
And I'd have an intercept my approach angle beginning my approach. I'm going to continue to slow us up here.
Feels good.
Now we're going to go ahead and get the flight path vector where we want it.
Nice.
Bottom. I actually never knew that with the bottom.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is because of experience messing with it. It's like every time I try to aim for that pitch, I always end up landing
Outlaw
wrong.
38, wind 320 at 6 lane 2, clear to lane.
Clear to land lane 2, Outlaw 3.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start getting lane alignment here.
Roger that.
Altitude low.
Roger.
Knowledge.
Altitude low.
Right about here, take a little last cycling. Just use the rotor. Use the aerodynamics to slow you down. Just pull at the bottom to cushion it if you have it available. Now for a roll-on, you definitely have it available. For single engine landing, you may not. Like I had 70%, I could have still used about another 40 to 50 to help slow you down. But again, you don't need to baby the bitch down either.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Roger that. We'll stop all movement here.
Get about right there, then go about right there.
And coming on down.
Do know.
Cool.
Filling toxicity avionics, 4 takeoff flip system safe, ground light extinguisher not, otherwise in future stage corner hex display, total light extinguisher not, spot burn hills, reset, verify hills in, 2 tethers to fly.
Alright, we'll clear left, right, and overhead, coming up.
Roger. Do a minimum power takeoff from the ground.
Alright, minimum power takeoff from the ground.
You got it.
So, we'll go ahead and call first. So we've got the tower Longbow 281, ready for takeoff, lane 4.
Longbow 281, wind 320 at 6 lane 4, clear for takeoff, 4 base.
Clear for takeoff, lane 4, report base, Longbow 281.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer to get to ETL, but you're still, I guarantee you still get there before you get to the end of the runway, so.
Roger that, we'll port points fence, we'll go ahead and pull full power.
You got it. You got it.
And looking for about 72, gonna go ahead and start coming up here.
I bet you can get off the ground, accelerate through there at about 60, to 67 to 68%.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
This is a little bit of graduate level shit. Okay. Right, so start pulling power right there. You're already off the ground before that. Level attitude, so you don't lose much altitude. There to go.
Outlaw 17, hover with proof, wind 3206.
Hold it. Too much ass cycle here, slow down. Hold it there, trim everything up so you got, there you go, nice. 3 ETL. Do a little bit of left pedal for trim.
Now we can start kind of, oops.
There you go. Just once your these nose high, let it accelerate and then it'll want to climb itself.
Okay, cool.
Just a little bit. There you go, right about.
Alright, we'll go ahead and start coming around right here.
Looking right, you're clear right now. Did we call for takeoff?
Roger, we did. We got cleared.
Okay, cool. But they're talking and it's like,
Uh-oh.
Good, 1900, we're about 90 knots was about 50% I think before. So, in a turn, of course, you're going to want a little bit more torque to keep you aloft, but if you start to go back to level, shoot for that, 50 knot or 50% again, put you right close to where that 90 knots is, so you don't have to overshoot too much. You have to adjust it 1 to 2% just based on losing weight.
I think this wind has calmed down a little bit.
Some more, I got about. Here we go.
Alright, can we get a 4 landing, please?
Yep, 4 landing systems are safe. Ground light extinguisher is not on. Nothing was in QCH scored high display. ACE not required except for the FCR. Fits runs mode. Tail light extinguisher is locked. Perfect handle is released. I have verified. Handles in.
Roger that. And what would we like to do on this one?
We'll do another roll on if you want.
Cool.
What I like to do when I come out here, generally, Steve, is come to about this. Now you could. This is the closest that I'll turn for base right here is where this open field is, which is a beam to the prison. Otherwise, I go out to this other one that's right here where this water roll is, low at 11.
Okay, Roger, I have that.
Turn there for my roll-on maneuvers, because that just gives you more time to set up.
Through that. Touchdown on between ones on right base. Through that.
Look over about 3 to 4. You should see the.
Over 281, wind 310 at 5, lane 4, clear to land.
Lane 4, clear to land, on between 1.
Tower Outlaw 17, lane 1, ready for takeoff.
And overshot.
Outlaw 17, wind 310 at 5, lane 1, clear for
And
takeoff.
area suitable, tail is locked, and
particle brake. Perfect handles, so you start verify handles in.
Roger that. Alright, we'll go ahead and set up here. And initiate our approach, intercept our angle.
Good.
Tower Outlaw 38.
Pretty
Now,
decent
something else you want to start thinking about. Start talking to me more about, hey, I tend to use aerodynamic braking once we get on the ground, so I make sure they back me up that my power's, above 30% for, roll-on or for extinguisher, to make sure it's about 60% prior to me pulling that out cyclic.
Okay.
And if you would, you can ask me to back on brakes or your intent to use wheel brakes as well. But talk to the other crew member, let them know what your intents are on the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of about that a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'll be using aerodynamic braking once I touch down, so back me up on that.
I'd actually probably come down a little bit more. Watch this. Let me help you out a little bit. Come down with some power and a little bit of ass cycling to pull a little bit more of that. Get a little bit shallow.
Just to get back on that angle.
There you go. Get a little bit lower, shallower approach angle.
Alright, cool.
Altitude low.
Alright, there's that.
Altitude low.
Go ahead and line with the center
There you go.
line. Gonna go ahead and start
Let's
sliding.
split the power out again. Then once you get towards the bottom, you can pull just a tad bit power back in if you want. Right now, I start pulling a little half cyclic. Half cyclic. Pull more half cyclic. Hold what you got. Now start cushioning. There you go. Too much left.
There we go. Try to jump forward on me. Alright, we'll stop that forward momentum there. Alright,
There you go.
bring it all out.
Cool.
Huh, yeah, that's interesting. I haven't ever done it like that before. Where
Here's the thing, is we're talking about not a normal type of fucking, okay, we're going to do this, land flat, okay.
Yeah.
Think about if you actually had to land to a short LZ or a short landing area. You didn't have what you got to take in consideration. But I mean, I could say, hey, let's simulate we only have half that runway to use, you know, something like that. So you got to be able to use all different types of techniques. Right? Now the standard's pretty simple. There's only 4 steps. There's only 4 different standards. Hey, you have to land at the level attitude. No, it doesn't go into that depth. Basically, it talks about the same kind of VMC approach. To maintain a constant approach angle due to surface conditions, the wind obstacles last 50 feet. We're going to place the aircraft in lane alignment within 5 degrees, okay, for that stuff. And then we're going to just maintain that all the way down towards the bottom. And what's the other one? We're going to touch down at or above ETL. That's it. Let's tell you, you have to do this and you have to slow down by this much, you know what I'm saying? That's it. It's that fucking. Those are the standards, not you have to land like at Rucker. That wasn't a very good one. You didn't land flat. Fuck, I don't have to.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
It's not a standard.
Outlaw 17, wind
It's just
300,
some, work.
lane 1, clear to land.
Okay.
Lane 1, Outlaw 17.
Let me make a call real quick. Gusto Tower Lombo 281 will be hover work over lane 4 for a little while if it's okay.
Longbow 281, hover work over lane 4 approved, wind 3005.
281. Alright. Let's come up to a hover, make a pedal turn 90 degrees and do some lateral hovering up or down the runway here.
Roger that. Alright, clear left, right, and overhead.
That's it.
And coming on up. Oops, a little too much. There we go. Alright, get it on.
Last drift, looking good when you're ready. Make a little pedal turn, tail is clear right and looking left. Nose is clear left. I want to see you making all those movements with your head. There you go.
Alright, coming left. Oh yeah, turns, that's right.
What I'm talking about, dog.
These are fun.
You're good, you got a little bit of illumination, so it's not too bad. I can see both unaided and aided.
Yep, we are drifting here.
You're right.
Check the symbology, way high. And drifting back here. I guess I just need to focus on either symbology or...
Well, use a little bit of both, but whatever you normally use, let's get around that. Here's the thing, is that we're not in the bag, right? So, you've got all that other shit to use, a binocular to use as well as a monocular. So, unaided, I've got my taxi line stripe right off to the left.
Roger.
So aided, I can see I've got the end of the runway there, so I've got a couple different references I could use.
Yep. I'm
trying to maintain using my FLIR cues, but just using my periphery, I've got that shit off the left-hand side, so use a little bit of that too.
Okay. Alright.
Use everything you got. Just a tad bit more, and we'll do a left lateral hover down to the next panel marker down.
Alright, we'll go ahead and start hovering left here.
Alright, we'll go about half to two-thirds deflection, okay?
Alright, roger that.
Right there's good too.
I'm trying to get that little guy over there.
That's good right there. Now, I normally, I like to look about, not totally 90 degrees, I go about 45 to 60, so that I can use those peripheral, unaided cues as well.
Oops, I stopped. Alright.
So I've got that white line, and I know if I go a little fore and after, it's going to go behind, or I'm going to come up to it. Like right now, we're going a little aft.
Roger.
The line's starting to get underneath my ass as opposed to it was underneath the rotor system, okay? Another thing is, with your flare cues, I like to look right at the edge of the runway.
Okay.
And if I, for some reason, have to move my head positioning down or up, I also know the airplane just moved. Kind of like the same thing when we're talking about 2/3 ground, 1/3 sky when you're taking off.
Yeah.
You can almost use the exact same thing here. Because if you maintain the same head positioning, then you're maintaining the same position over the ground. You're just moving laterally, right? So if you move forward, though, your head's going to drop as you try to maintain your line of sight on that position.
3204, lane 2, clear for takeoff.
True that.
If I'm talking too much, just say it.
No,
not enough.
You're good. I'm listening.
Okay. Coming up to the panel marker. We're good there. Alright, now go ahead and come to a stop. I like to look straight off the nose. There you go. Kind of get everything stabilized.
Oh, those are some ugly helicopters.
Those look like pregnant fucking catfish. Alright, Come over and look to the right. Let's go back to that panel, that next panel marker down there.
Outlaw 17, follow traffic off lane 2, wind 320
Same
at
thing.
4 lane 1.
I'm looking over the edge of the runway. So now I've got periphery off of the right part of my periphery. Even though, you know, I've got the flare symbology in my right eye, I can still see that line over the right side.
Alright, let's see if we can get this set up here.
The other thing is, you have the trim neutralized where you want it. Everything's force trim release, so you got it where you want. Because you really shouldn't have to miss the pedals. The heading hole will stay on when you're aloft. So as long as you got that centered where you want it, you shouldn't have to make any pedal movement. So your legs should be fairly, you know, relaxed and not tense.
Okay.
Then I want you to do, come to stop real quick.
Alright, stop it.
Let's go ahead and neutralize all flight controls. I want you to re-neutralize the force trim. So get everything where you want it. Stationary hover, and then go ahead and re-neutralize all flight controls. Let's go a little bit aft.
Alright, let's look at...
When you get where you want, trim the airplane up.
Alright, it's looking pretty good.
Okay. So y'all trimmed? Trim it up?
I believe so.
Okay. Take your feet off the pedals.
Alright.
Put them on the floor, flat on the floor.
Alright, feet are on the floor.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and transition back over to the right. Lateral hover to the right. Don't touch the pedals.
Alright, roger that. Let me get my altitude right straight here.
I'm guarding the pedals for you, but
alright,
I just want to show you this, okay?
Alright, we can start coming right.
See that?
Oh yeah, no kidding.
The airplane's going to do it for you, so if you're getting tense with the pedals, you don't need to. There's no reason to.
Okay.
Just want to show you to trust the airplane.
Oop, drifting a little aft, it seems like.
Drifting angle a little forward, so I'm dropping my head down. Looking good there. You got the you're going aft a little bit.
Alright, let's get it back straight there.
If you want to put your feet back on the pedals, it makes you feel more comfortable, go for it.
Alright, I'll rest them this time.
There you go. I just wanted to show you that you didn't need to over-control it, which you weren't.
Yeah.
Some guys' legs get super fucking tight and they get tense. To the point where your ass starts getting tight.
I can feel they were a little tense.
Tower Outlaw 38, left base, roll on.
Outlaw 38, wind 340 at 4 lane 2, clear lane.
It's good there.
Lane 2.
Alright.
Come to stop, and we'll make a, let's make a left pedal turn, actually right pedal turn 180 degrees. Let's face a 180.
Alright, and let me get everything nice and straight here. Tail's clear to the left. Okay. Alright, nose clear to the right.
Yep, go a little left.
And let's neutralize everything
Tower
out.
Outlaw 17.
No, that's what a lot of guys have tendency to do too, Steve, is when they make a turn with their head one way or the other, they either push the cyclic or pull back, kind of like what you just did.
Yep. Now let me try that again real quick.
The key thing to do, when I'm keeping my pressure on the cyclic, I like to use basically my thumb and my pointer finger, and that's about it. I have my other 3 fingers, my middle finger, my ring, what would be my ring finger, and my pinky off of the fucking cyclic.
Okay.
And if you start gripping the fuck out of that thing, you're gonna over control it.
Yeah, the death grip. Alright, and then we're clear to the right, nose to the right, and coming right.
There you go.
Yeah, let's try not to death grip it and see how things go.
So when you're pressing that pedal in, you're not doing any force trim release, are you?
I'm not.
Okay, so that's gonna help you. Come back to the 90 degrees.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you something, alright?
I know I've done it 2 different ways, and I was trying to recall how I normally do it.
Yeah. If you start to release that thing to the point where it barely starts turning, that's perfect, okay?
Okay.
So here's what you want to do. Like, go ahead and come back to here 90 degrees, and I want you to recenter everything, okay?
Alright.
Recenter the flight controls. And then what I want you to do is you start pressing right pedal, hit force trim release. Keep hitting force trim release until the airplane barely starts to want turning. And if you give a little bit of left pedal, it stops it, because you want pressure, counter pressure. So as you barely push right pedal, airplane starts moving. A little bit of left pedal, and it stops, okay? But you want to have it trimmed, the airplane trimmed, so when you barely start pushing that right pedal and it starts moving, that's the perfect spot, okay?
Okay. Alright, tail's clear to the left.
Tail's clear left, nose clear right.
I was trying to see how, if I can keep it
go
straight
for it.
while I turn. And then nose is clear to the right. Alright, there we go. Alright, and we're going to interrupt.
A little bit, there you go, a little right pedal. Until it starts turning, keep interrupting. There you go, right there. A bit more. A bit more. Right there. Okay, and a little left pedal to stop. There, perfect. That's about perfect. So a little left pedal, pressure, counter pressure. That's perfect.
Keep coming.
A little aft and left. Good.
Center that.
Why are you looking over off the nose in your turn?
I was caught too much symbology.
Yeah. So I want to look where I'm going.
I agree.
Alright, 080, we're drifting left.
Alright, let's come back here. Alright, so that's
Tower Outlaw 17,
Going aft a little bit.
I'd like to request west slopes.
Outlaw 17, taxi to West Slopes, North Tower, 13404.
Alright, so the nose is over the center line as opposed to the rotor. So let's go ahead and come forward a little bit.
13404.
Roger.
So once you get over here, yeah, Reese, there you go. Alright, my ass is on, so come just a little bit more forward. That whole parallax effect. There you go. And rotor system's over the center line. Alright, 90 degree, pedal turn to the left.
Alright. Get everything nice and set up here. And clear to the right. And nose clear to the left.
Sure.
And we'll start coming around to the left.
There you go.
Tower Outlaw 3, lane 2, ready for takeoff turn, roll on.
It's just a habit to always pull in power when I turn. I don't know why.
4, lane 2, clear for takeoff, 4 base. Traffic off lane 1 is taxiing to West Slopes.
Yes, traffic sight for all 3.
Oops, drifting forward. Alright, coming back around here and stopping. Oops, too much aft. Those are tricky. It's been a while since
Your ass is on the center line now, not mine.
I know. I'm coming forward. Alright. There we go, a little bit forward. Alright.
Looking good. Alright. Right pedal turn 90 degrees. Like I wanted you 90 degrees last time, but...
Oh, you did say 90. Damn it, I just realized. Alright. Clear to the left. Nose clear right.
So
yeah, we're coming around right.
Nose clear right. Right.
Damn it, I know. Once I heard you say that second one, I said, oh, son of a bitch.
See how far over to the left you are right now? So
yeah.
There you go. Just a little bit of right cyclic to drift back over the right as you come back around to make it look like that's what you meant to do, to put yourself back over the center line.
Alright, roger that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep coming around here. Now we're a little high.
There you go. Alright. Everything neutralized. We'll do takeoff, return to VMC approach. Approach in, okay?
Alright, roger that.
Actually, you know what? Let's do a VMC approach to the departure end on the next one.
Okay.
Change it up a little bit.
Sounds good.
That's Tower Lombo 281, lane 4, lane takeoff, been right close.
Lombo 281, 1340 at 4, lane 4, clear for takeoff, 4 base.
281, board report base.
Alright, left, right, and overhead.
You got it. You got it.
Go. Alright, there's that.
Howdy ho.
I forgot how tricky hovering is with the NBS.
Yeah. A little bit of right pedal.
Alright, we're clear to the right.
Looking right, clear right now.
Alright, and can we get before landing, please?
Before landing, web systems are safe. Ground light extinguished, so it is off. Nothing was increased or scored on the hex display. Tow light extinguished, so it is locked. Perfect handle is released. I have verified that handle is in.
Alright, that. Alright, come on, Trimble. Alright, and we are clear to the right.
Under that, you got that 60 on final now at 2 o'clock. Same altitude.
FM in sight.
Alpha, right, clear right.
Traffic, Gunfighter 28 off Alpha Pad, taxi for Alpha 1.
Oops, too much aft.
Gunfighter 28.
Got the tower Longboy 281, it's on base.
One refill on request and shoot.
Longboy 281, wind 340 at 4, lane 4, clear to lane.
Lane 4 clear to lane.
Understand, number 3.
Oh, that kind of threw me off. My helmet got out of, There we go. I'll go ahead and fix everything here.
Okay.
I lost my, where my head was.
You lost your line of sight?
Yeah.
I got now the box.
38, wind 340, 4, lane 2, clear to lane.
I'm sorry, so I'll go ahead and maintain this until we get down. I'll look for about 70 knots, 1900, until we're on a nice approach angle for the departure end.
Roger. You got descent going? Is that in by intent?
I was just trying to get back to 19.
Gotcha.
Alright, we'll go ahead and initiate our approach here.
Sounds good. If you wanted to arrest that rate of descent right now with power, how much power would be required to arrest it?
Oh shit, you told me this the other day.
2% for every 100 feet.
2% per 100? Okay. I know you told me the other day. 2% per... Yeah, that's why you don't want a huge...
Rate of descent going down.
Which... I don't want this shallow of a rate of descent going
Actually,
either.
it's not bad. You're definitely in a shallow approach angle.
Trying to maintain about 300 the whole way. Let's see what we can do here.
Altitude low.
No,
Altitude low.
and looks like we were terminating a little earlier.
Look left and right.
Too
How
fast.
fast you're going. Yep. See what I'm saying? That's a lot of guys' tendency coming around bicycles. They are fucking fixated straight ahead of them. Don't even bother looking at left and right. That ends biting your ass, bottom side of it. Let's go ahead and do another one.
All right. Roger that. I'll go ahead and terminate to the ground here.
Good.
Yeah, it's like I'm coming in too slow and then too fast right at the bottom.
Yeah. You know, and the first one you did, you were coming in nice, but then you slowed up way too much at the bottom. Like the last 50 feet, you slowed up to the point where that's when you had to plateau out because you got too slow.
Outlaw 38,
Yeah.
line 2, ready to take off for turn
Okay,
1.
we can get these.
Outlaw 38, wind 240.
I said I can get these here.
Go ahead, take off 4 base.
This is the hardest maneuver.
I'll finish out this fuel check here, burning 901, burnout 2253, reserve 2233, and 1250 left in the tank. Monitoring here.
Okay.
Alright, we'll call them, would you like to do just another...
Whatever you want, man. Before takeoff, 2 to fly. This is in the green. You just close 30 minutes, start another 112.50.
Alright, roger that. I got you down along with 281, lane 4, ready for takeoff.
Longboat 281, wind 330 at 4, lane 4, clear for takeoff, 4 base.
Clear for 4 base, Longboat 281. All right, we'll clear left, right, and overhead. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this one.
Oh yeah.
All right, a little more left pedal there. All right, we're just gonna keep coming up, doing it. Let's take off from the ground. That's kind of ugly there.
Bring the utility page up.
Say again?
Bring that utility page up on your right MPD.
Engine util?
Yeah.
All right. Have one up.
Submitted FMC fail pitch axis.
All right, FMC fail on the pitch axis. Or clear right, coming right.
Looking right, clear right. What's your altitude?
Now we'll go ahead and lose that 130.
Your standard is for your altitudes?
Yeah, it's 100 feet.
Yeah, we got plus minus 100.
Yeah, so we're going to fix that.
Good.
Alright, and can we get a forward landing?
Forward landing weapon system is safe, ground light extinguisher is not on. There was increased station going to access place is on except for FCR. Total light extinguisher is locked per right now. It's released. I verified housing.
Alright, so are we simulating a failure in the pitch axis?
Yep.
Alright. So we can't just say let's turn it back on if it was really happening?
Well, what's the EP?
The EP is to FMC disengage and then re-engage unaffected FMC axis.
Go ahead and do that.
Alright, roger, and that's the bottom one, I believe. Nope, top one. Nope, bottom one.
Outlaw 3 out,
Alright, FMCs are all disengaged.
Aircraft's still controllable, right?
Yes, sir. To be advised, appears to be applied to 2 helicopters approximately 6 miles to the southwest, traveling eastbound.
And pitch is back.
Alright,
we're coming to the right.
Now left base for roll on.
Outlaw 38, wind 3204, lane 1, clear to lane.
Lane
And
1.
we lose it 100 feet again.
Got Charlie with 281, right base FMC approach.
Runway 281, wind 320 at 4, lane 4, clear to lane.
Lane 4, 281. You can choose where you want it to, just let me know where your intended landing point is, okay?
Alright, roger that. Let's see how we're looking on roll out here. And unless it's tracked out a little bit there.
It's all good. Continuous turn, whether it be a slight turn or not.
Alright. And I have lane 4 in sight.
They do as well. So we got the Black Hawk there. It's about 8:30. Turn final.
Alright, we need to shallow that up there to come back in. We don't need to slow down that much. Alright, and go ahead and get lined up. Lane 4, we can initiate to the approach end.
Alright, how do you know when you have approximately, what kind of angle you got?
I just kind of do it off what...
Okay, let's
I guess I don't use any specific...
Right. We know 20, we got 30 degrees up, 40 degrees wide on the field of regard box, field of view, right? 0, level attitude is midway. So if I've got the top of the box right now looking at dead even with the 0 line, that's 15 degree look down angle. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So you can use that. Something else you can use is this. Head tracker's up here. My antenna point touchdown. I'm looking. My landing site is where the head tracker's at. Antenna point of touchdown is in between 7 to 10 degrees, basically. Works.
Okay.
Put your line of sight right where your head tracker's at.
Correct.
So boot up. See how that works?
Yeah.
Your antenna point touchdown's down there by the 10, so that's almost a 15 degree look down there. Same thing. Get it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's a couple different ways. I like to fill the regard box and fill the view. So if I'm looking all the way down, basically, to the point where the fill the regard box is touching, that's about a 30 to 40 degree look down angle. So it's about a 30 to 40 degree approach angle.
Alright. Yeah, roger that. I do see it. I'm just trying to maintain that
Yeah, it's all good.
20 knots and then come back in here. No, I definitely, have not used that before.
Altitude low.
Knowledge.
Altitude low.
Terminate to the ground.
Keep bringing it down, keep bringing it down. Bring it down. A little bit of, go back to hover mode, so you can, there you go, keep coming down. Don't plateau out. Down, 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 down. Come down, down, walk down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Very nice. Oh, flight controls?
Alright, you have
Flight
controls.
controls, go take a break.
Alright.
That's 9 Telx flight, saving access required, 2 powers, fly systems are green, so I got 3 main fuel check, progress level, 7 fuel, looking left, clear left, looking right, clear right, straight ahead and above, and power takeoff from the ground. Got star longboat 2814, lane 4, like takeoff, being right close.
With 281, wind 3204, lane 4, clear for takeoff, 4 base.
281, we'll report base. So I'm going to start pulling a little bit of power in, okay? As the aircraft starts getting low on the wheels, watch this, starts getting low, see that? A little movement with my pedals. I'm going to start transitioning a little forward. I'm coming off the ground now. Well below what my hover power.
Yeah.
Maintain a level attitude. If I drop a little bit of altitude, no big deal. But if I get below that, then it's more drag on the airplane.
Roger that.
Increase as I go through transverse flow. That's okay. I bumped it. Going through transverse flow and ETL. Come on, baby.
Giddy up.
I use basically 63 was as high as I got. So I used approximately 3% below hover power.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that could come in handy.
Oh yeah. 3%, as long as you got enough maneuver areas, you kind of have to choose, you kind of have to know, hey, this is probably where I'm going to get through ETL right about here. And at 350 ground track, crescent trim, climbing at about 400 feet per minute with hover power still. Perfect. Looking right, clear right now, come right. Crescent trim, looking right path, a little bit more power, get back up 63%-ish, 400 feet per minute, still got coming up to 1900. Before landing, please.
Alright, aircraft safe, ground override is off, nothing is actioned.
Okay, how do you know?
Because I don't have anything in the high action
There
display.
you go.
Okay. You want me to call that out when I say
sure, because if you say it, I want to know how you know that. So, I mean, this depends, man.
Okay.
Because if you say it's safe, I want to know where you're looking to make sure that the aircraft's safe.
I'm
If
checking
you got a weapons page or whatever.
Checking the panel.
Okay.
Alright, so panel safe, nothing's action, the ground override is off, ACE is not operational today. Tail wheel button is locked, the light is out, and the parking brake should be released and handle in.
Outlaw 17, for traffic, wind 300,
For
ground track,
showing risk.
90 knots,
Full base.
coming up on it.
Outlaw 1 Scott,
for
roger.
cyclic, cruise going to 1500, and port landing's been completed.
Roger
First
that.
showing 68 IGE, max available dual engine is 114, and OG is 84, VSC is 34. I'm going to try to use nothing above, I'm trying to use hover power.
Alright.
For my landing. This is a little bit more difficult, so I'm actually using a little bit of a run-on for my approach because I'm going to get to in-ground effect and try to float using in-ground effect. So I don't, I'm going to use a little bit more area than what I would just coming straight up, 300 feet coming down because you're going to use more power. You're going to use between in-ground effect power plus 10% generally when you do a normal VMC approach. Okay? Looking right, clear, turn right. Got star longboat 281 right base.
Longboat 281, wind 3004, lane 4, clear to lane.
Lane 4, 281. Okay, I turn, I'm starting to see lane 1. Lane 4, freaking HDU got caught.
Yeah.
Take shot on this out a little bit, the right pedal.
Alright, so this is the lake you're talking about, right?
Oh,
that's probably...
Yeah, a little water hole, that's a water hole. Water tank.
Roger that.
Now, with this kind of approach I'm going to show you, you're going to want to be a little bit shallower, because again, remember, the more of a rate of descent you got going, more power I got to pull to chest as such. So you actually want to kind of come in
Tower
on what's kind of considered shallow approach, like a rolling kind of an approach. So I'm going to commence with my approach now. Touchdown, terminate to the ground. Okay.
Okay.
Iowa 3.
So I'm gonna start getting slow, but I want to get slow quicker. Okay. Now I'm showing you something that's not a normal VMC approach. I'm showing you power management type of approach. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get a little slower than what's normal, but I'm gonna stay above ETL. That's key.
Okay.
Roger. Alpha 8.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Gotcha, Tower Outlaw 17 is left base.
Outlaw 17, 1300 at 5, lane 2, clear to lane.
Outlaw 17 for lane 2, roger.
Go ahead and put the aircraft in lane alignment.
Altitude low.
They're going below my level
Altitude low.
Short final for landing. Now, as I get the in the ground effect, the airplane's going to want to float. I'm going to use my cyclic. Okay, I'm going to use aerodynamics to get me stopped.
Okay.
See, now I'm floating. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't even use hover power. Sweet.
That's pretty cool.
So you don't have to.
Right.
Right. That's only talks related to avionics is required. Oh, you have a flight tools.
All right, I have patrols.
You have flight tools. No one can see approach.
All right, cool. All right, can we get a forward takeoff,
Forward
please?
takeoff, 17 zip. Ground was extinguished and out, and it wasn't increased 6 hex. Just wait till I extinguished the lock, power accounts releasing in, 2 pilots would fly, still got 3 minutes fuel check progress, 1090 on fuel, 2 systems on the green.
Alright.
Left, looking right, clear right, straight ahead. Let's do another VMC approach, and upon completion of that, we'll plan on going over to west slopes, okay?
Alright, sounds good. Apache Tower, longbow 281, lane 4, ready for takeoff.
Longbow 281, 1310 at 5, lane 4, clear for takeoff, port base.
Lane 4, clear for takeoff, port base 281. Alright, and we are going to do a VMC takeoff from the ground.
You got it.
There's a little too much there. There we go.
What I want you to start considering too, Steve, start getting that power in your mind a lot more. How much power did I just use on that takeoff? How much power did I use on that approach? You don't know how many times I ask a guy, hey, how much power did you use on that VMC approach? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I accidentally pulled 85 on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be more cognizant.
That's important, because most guys just pull the guts out of it. It's like, what did you use for that approach?
Roger that. Roger that. I'll keep a good eye on it.
That's going to be key, especially when we get over there, with how much weight we're going to have on board.
Lane 1, Bravo 3, lane 1.
We're going to get into some of these areas where, you know, you're going to have to monitor how much fuel you take on, because you're not going to have enough. You're not going to, if you can't take on 100% fuel and get out of some of these LZs, because you have to have OGE power to get out of there, because there's not enough maneuver area. Get over these fucking, you know, those HESCO barriers.
Yeah, okay.
Tower Outlaw 38 confirming lane 1.
Outlaw 38, affirmative, lane 1.
Outlaw 38.
Start working on some better power management.
But I mean, just think about that stuff, because when we go, when you become RL2, when you go to do your 3000 series tasks, that's about all we're gonna do is power management. Dusty's, Mountain, all power management.
Okay.
If you can start getting your head wrapped around it now, it's gonna be that stuff way easier.
Okay,
But
cool.
at least think about it, you know.
Yeah. All right, can we get a forward landing check?
Forward landing, one systems are safe. Ground light extinguished, so it's not on. Nothing was any Q6 coordinate hacks. Just play total light extinguished. Oh, sorry. Ace not on that car flight. So for FCR, total light extinguished and locked. Purple handles released. I verified handles in.
All right, roger that. Oops, tracking in a little too much there.
I got Black Hawk, a beam at 3 o'clock, short final.
All right, have him.
Gotcha, Tower Outlaw 17 is lane 2, like to remain left close.
And we are clear to the right.
Looking right.
Outlaw 17, make left close traffic, 1320 at 4, lane 2, clear for takeoff, port base.
17 will report base, roger.
Gotcha, Tower, Longbow 281, base.
Longbow 281, wind 330 at 4, lane 4, clear to wind.
Lane 4, Longbow 281. Alright, a little high.
Here's what I want you to do, okay? When you're ready to initiate your approach, look left and right. Get a good idea of how your apparent closure rate is, okay?
Okay.
And then when you start getting closer, look left and right again. If it seems faster or slower, then, you know.
Okay. A little more looking around.
It should seem the same. It should seem exactly the same from when you initiate to the time you get towards the bottom. Of course, it should get slower, but you don't want that apparent closure rate, or the closure rate to increase, that's for sure.
Alright, so I'll initiate my approach.
Okay, a little bit fast, so.
Yeah.
Left and right. So we've gone a little bit above my approach angle. I'm going to come down a little bit to re-intercept.
Yeah, let me slow it up a little more here, and then just, we're going to get a little steep for a second.
Intercept to a good approach angle there. Going to pull my power back in to re-intercept.
Alright, there we go. And come back on that. Alright, a little too fast. A little too slow.
Altitude low.
No, let's terminate.
Altitude low.
Terminate to the ground.
Roger. Down and forward. Down and forward. Down. Down and forward. So bring the last cyclic more. Down, down, down. There you go. Down, down, down. Perfect. Towards the bottom. Okay. Hello, flight controls.
Alright, you have controls.
Flight controls, airplane talks right here. Answers required. Talk to me about slope stuff.
Alright. Oh, for slopes, let me get a flight page up here.
I have one up.
Alright, turn that guy up a little bit. And we need to be cognizant of dynamic rollover.
Not familiar.
Alright, and we need to make sure that we do not exceed any of the aircraft limitations.
What are they?
They are pitch attitude change greater than 7 degrees nose up, 12 degrees nose down, or roll attitude change greater than 10 degrees.
Perfect. Good. So based on that, I'm going to bias my waterline because this is going to be a compound landing that we're going to be landing to. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, we would need to make sure we go ahead and lock the parking brake.
We'll do that once we get over there. I don't want to, in the event we have a single engine fix, we're going to remain below 200 feet. I want that to remain unlocked. So we'll be sure to lock that again when we go over there.
Tower, Outlaw 17, first base for roll on landing.
There are MBS considerations.
010, at 4, lane 2, clear to wind.
Outlaw 17 for lane 2, roger.
Trying to think of exactly what it is you brief on it.
Same type of stuff. You want to definitely clear stuff as you're going in there, just because
that's what it is.
30 by 40 field of view, and you're limited by where the aircraft can't see behind you, of course. To the left and right is easy. So you need to make sure you're looking at everything totally as you're going in there.
That's what it is.
Back to the reconnaissance again, what you do day and night system. So if it appears it's going to exceed the slope of the aircraft, you don't land to it. Otherwise, you want to look for anything poking out of the ground that you don't want to land onto.
Right.
Definitely want to look at everything as you're going in there, because as you pass it, there's no going back.
Right, right. Yeah.
Until he takes off, and I'm going to request west slopes.
That's what it was. You got to make sure you clear it. I think it says receive clear or get clearance or something prior to doing the slope.
Oh, yeah,
just meaning you scan the whole thing.
Yeah, you got it. Because like I said, you got the 30 by 40 field of view. You're limited in your range of motion as far as left and right azimuth and whatnot. So you definitely want to clear the whole area as you're going in there, because you have a lot more restricted visibility than what you do during the day.
Right.
Coast Tower Longbow 281, lane 4, request west slopes.
Longbow 281, taxi north of Tower 2 west slopes, 1 count.
281, roger.
Wow, are those 3 really fast flying jets up there?
Probably some A-10s or some F-16s. No, we're not looking up there. So landing will put some to safe ground licensing.
Roger that.
We'll set that prior to going in slopes. Have you been over to West Slopes?
I have.
Okay.
So they're the ones right off the field, right?
Yeah. There's a hot spot still over there from where the Blackhawk was in a little bit earlier. It's coming up on 12 o'clock. Now, right below the head tracker.
Right, yep. Yeah, I did them with,
So we're going to land back over to 300, so I'm going to come slightly left. And we'll make a right turn back into the LZ, okay?
alright. Get around left, let's see. Just have a bunch of shrubbery.
Altitude low. Altitude low.
For final full landing.
Looks like we are blowing up some dust.
Yeah, it's a tad. But, hold what I have. Go left right down.
Wow, the system sees through this stuff really well.
Yeah, it's not that bad of dust. Alright. Do you have all flight controls?
Alright. And
Yeah, flight controls?
I have flight controls.
No flight controls. So I'm going to lock the brakes. So if you're guarding, I'm going to
Roger,
pump
guard.
once, and I'm going to lock on the second pump, okay?
Alright.
1 and 2. Brakes are set. Release. Brakes are remaining set, right?
Roger that.
Okay. So we're clear all the way down. We got a bush behind us on the back right. We're not going to exceed our slope limitations. Nice little graveled area in front of us. Dusty area over the right side.
Alright. Roger that.
Couple reference points. Get the tire off at 12. A little bush over to the left front.
Tacho, service outlaw 17, lane 2,
Yep.
like to remain left.
Do you have that there?
Yep.
Alright, we'll go ahead and can we get a forward landing check, please?
Forward landing systems are safe ground. Yeah, we got that when we're coming in here.
Okay, so it's still valid.
Yeah, it's still valid.
Alright, then we'll go ahead.
My exception they changed was brakes are set.
64 operating.
Alright, roger that. Alright, we'll go ahead and start coming down.
Tower outlaw
here.
38, left base roll on.
Which I'll just interrupt the altitude hold there. And we'll go ahead and
Lane
start
1.
coming down. Get a good reference for the horizon. Alright, that feels like the left wheel.
So we got a little bit left eye and a little bit nose high too. So now we might have
A little bit forward.
hold that level attitude.
Yeah, I want to come forward a little bit, huh?
Yeah, right there.
There we go. Let everything settle, and then start bringing out. Alright, a little more forward.
Actually, that's good there. Here's the thing. Okay, what does the description in the freaking in the ATM say about neutralizing flight controls?
It says to neutralize them once you get down below isn't it 20?
Yeah, it says neutralize flight controls between 20 and 25%. That does not make any fucking sense, right?
Right.
Droop stop pounding occurs really less than 27-30%. So why would I want to neutralize at that? Flight control should be neutralized by then.
Right.
So generally what I like to tell guys is start neutralizing everything about 40% to the point where everything's neutralized at 30.
Okay.
So you don't have too much, power in that rotor system. Because basically you're trying to hold up a 16,000 fucking airplane on that rotor system with 20% power applied.
Right. Okay, so then
Flight
controls are pretty much neutral, so I'll go ahead and start.
Bring this out a little bit of right pedal. I'll hold everything right about there. So yeah, somewhere between 16 to 17% torque when everything's all said and done.
Alright, I'll go ahead and keep bringing out power here.
There you go. Alright. Flying torque, steer lights, avionics is required. Looking at about 1 to 2 degree nose high altitude, and probably about a 1 degree left uphill.
Roger that.
After landing's good, port take a 1 system safe ground on extinguished on, and the 126 for highest display. Until extinguished long parking handles released, are actually set for slopes, 2 pilots fly. Once you come out to 5 foot hover, and I want you to transition forward more, okay? We're going to get more of a slope.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, we'll clear left, right, and overhead.
So that's right above.
And I'll let the TADs catch up to me here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start bringing in our collective, get up to about 25.
Know what you're heading.
Tacho Tower, outlaw 17 is left.
Say again?
Remember what your heading was when you initiated the mover?
You know what? I didn't check it until you just said.
17
302.
030
Okay.
4 lane 2.
But I know that was right there. I should have noted it, but I didn't notice where that tire was.
If you have 10 degrees until the point once you touch down, then you have 5 degrees basically.
Oh, right back right down with departure.
5 degrees once you touch down. You're going to minimize
Right
that.
down with departure, clear for takeoff.
Heading plus minus 5.
Okay, roger that. Alright, we're level there on the side, and then just slightly back.
You got it.
Or excuse me, slightly forward to get it.
There you go. So just hold everything. I just like to put slight movements in and pull the power. The airplane's going to right itself because it's going to want to take it to its, itself. Right there. See how that works? So just hold it there now.
Oops, a little bit coming too much left. I'll just slowly pick it up here.
There you go. Hovermost symbology. Okay, let's come forward some.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and keep coming forward.
Come forward. And slide left just a little bit.
Alright, slide in left.
Alright, that's good in there.
Alright.
For landing web systems are safe, ground light extinguished and off. Nothing was cruise score HAX display. Ace 99 car flight, tow light extinguished, alarm program handle set for slopes. Clear left, right, down.
Alright, go ahead and start coming down here. I have some reference points.
I got the tire, I'm going to go off that. I got that other freaking bush there just off the nose at 12 aligned with the tire. Alright. I'm taking my heading right now, 303.
Yep, I do need to get better about noting everything before I start. That's a good point.
Slight left, about 15 degrees. I got still the tire, and I got that other bush to the left. Starts my lateral movement, just along with the tire, fore and aft as well. We're touching the ground, transition mode if you like. Painting that fuselage.
Oh, a little too much sliding right and a little forward there. There you go.
Let's start bringing that aft cyclic slightly.
Alright, there's 40.
Alright.
We probably need to compress a little bit to the left.
Just hold what you got there. That's good. Good.
Alright.
Right now, start slightly, bring it to the right.
Alright, start neutralizing that.
Go. Right about there. You're bringing it all out. It's much more compound. 5 degree nose high attitude now. You got about a 3 to 4 degree left up slope.
Yeah, it is looking interesting.
Alright, what about that?
That looks good.
Good job. After landing, tell extra lights, avionics is required. Good.
Alright.
We'll take off systems are safe, ground light extinguished on, and there wasn't increased display.
No,
Tail light extinguished so slot power set for slopes, 2 feathers to fly. It's looking good.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and bring it up here. We want to come forward and left on the cyclic to get level.
Start initiating, bringing that collective power in. I pull all the way to 30%, and then bring a little bit left and a little bit of forward cyclic, let the airplane right itself.
Alright, roger that. Can do.
So there's your power, a little left and forward. Hold it around right there. Trim it to where it's holding for you.
Alright.
And just hold it there, and then as the airplane starts right itself, then you can make the changes as you feel necessary.
Alright, there's a little too much left.
Okay, keep holding that right there. The airplane will start going forward on you a little bit.
Oh, too much left. Alright, I'll go ahead and keep coming up a little bit.
There you go.
That wants to come left.
Get ready to come off. And hover mode. Good job. Okay, Alpha Flight Controls.
Alright, you have controls.
Actually, go ahead. Okay, Alpha Flight Controls still, but go ahead and release the brakes.
Alright, roger that. You have the controls?
Yep,
and I will be braking. I felt the brakes release.
Handle is released. I verified it's in.
Roger that.
Yeah, looking right, clear right. I'm gonna bring tails clear left, nose clear right. Come over right a little bit. Coming left, right, down, forward. 4 lengths, good. I'm gonna check the brakes.
Alright, surface looks good.
Forward movement, brakes are released. Gotcha Tower, Longbow 281, west slope, ops complete. Request present position, departure, right crosswind to the back towards Pinot.
Longbow 281, right crosswind departure approved. Departure out of the west slope to be at pilot's own risk. Wind 010 at 3, report for exchange.
281, more report for exchange.
Like it's ever at their risk.
Hey, go ahead and unbias the waterline if you would too, please.
Roger that. Alright, waterline's good. Come back into the page.
Roger.
And this looks like one Blackhawk on 2.
Yep. The other one departed already.
Alright.
Right, clear right, coming up to the right. Go back, do a couple autos, don't think we'll call it a night for tonight. What do you think, Steve?
Sure.
Get back, see what's going on, I'm softened.